There is a global pandemic, more infectious than any viral outbreak, spreading across the world as we speak. It turns children into blind hunchbacks and adults into mindless zombies. It is none other than the addiction of the mobile phone. Welcome to the 10th episode of Season 1 of Lively Live Life, a podcast by the Information Institute that explains the science behind everyday phenomena. Today's episode is, You Might Be Infected by This Disease. It has been 5 decades since the invention of the smartphone, and during this brief time, it has transformed from an unwieldy inconvenience into an indispensable feature. Teenagers spend an average of 7.5 hours a day in front of the screen, which is about as long as their sleep. Undeniably, humans have developed a serious addiction to smartphones, mostly because of the carefully designed features of it. But what are the problems behind this? Arguably, the most significant problem of phone overuse is the effect on vision. Screens are not coherent images, but thousands of individual pixels. Because of this, attention is constantly split, causing a phone user to blink less. In turn, this will eventually result in eye strain. Eye strain can cause blurred or double vision, headaches, uneven muscle tension, and difficulty concentrating. The circadian rhythm is a collection of biological processes that regulate the amount of different chemicals inside the body. One hormone, melatonin, is responsible for causing sleep and is released during the night in the absence of blue light. Unfortunately, smartphones release large amounts of blue light, and the usage of a phone, especially during the night, disrupts the release of melatonin. As a result, insomnia is spreading, with 42% of smartphone users who spend more than 2 hours a day on their phones reporting sleep difficulties. In addition, phone addiction impairs memory development and retention. Because phones contain countless distractions, it is difficult to remain focused. This blocks the formation of thoughts, hindering the formation of memories. Some psychologists even relate the forgetfulness associated with phone overuse to the initial stages of amnesia and dementia, although more research needs to be done to confirm this. When people use their phones, they generally remain in the same awkward posture for a prolonged time. Because of this, the risk of obesity increases with back pain or lumbago. If it becomes serious enough, bad posture can develop into spinal dysfunction or muscular imbalance. Of course, phone addiction also affects your psychology. The most obvious effect is anxiety, stress, and depression without a phone. Without phones, students and working adults will neglect their duties, eventually reducing their chance of success in life and generating more stress. Psychologists are comparing the feelings of anxiety from not having a device with losing a body part. In fact, if these symptoms become serious enough, a person may conduct self-harm or commit suicide. In addition to this, the constant use of social media generates an unhealthy dose of envy and paranoia. As social media only displays the best, and mostly fake, snapshots of others' lives, viewers are left with an incorrect judgment that their lives are inferior to others. This causes dissatisfaction. The reason why most people are unable to destroy their addiction to phones is because of how deeply mobile phones have ingrained themselves into everyday life. While drugs and cigarettes are certainly harrowing addictions, cell phones are allowed everywhere. As such, halting the addiction is way more than just pushing the off button.